My League and My NBA are the same thing, essentially, minus a few features. It's going to be named differently depending on the generation of platform that you're on. Last gen, next gen, current gen, all that bullshit. I'm going to have a link down below in the description box as well to teach you how to edit your lineup in My NBA, My League, because no matter what you do here, it's not just going to work. There is some further tweaking that you need to do, which I am going to show you here anyways at the end. So let's get into it. Head on over to features. Go to create roster. Select the era that you want to play in. I'm going to do modern, current. If you had already edited your roster in the past and you want to make some further tweaks, naturally you would select user created roster. Otherwise, if it's your first time, do official 2K roster. From here, you're going to be thrown right here to the Philadelphia 76ers. Tab over to the left with the trigger buttons to see all players, and it's going to show you the highest rated player all the way to the lowest rated player in chronological order. If you tab over to the left again, you can see people in free agency. Again, you can see created players, deleted players, so on and so forth. So for example, you would come here and let's say you want Michael Jordan and you want him with the Raptors. You would select him. You can assign him. It's a lot quicker to do that. But it won't work, or it will, but it's going to force you to trade with another team if they have more than 15 players. It's just not going to work. It's going to make you trade, for example. See? So do you want to trade instead? So I just normally just say forget it, and we're going to trade with another team. Then you're going to tab over to the team that you want. You'll manually do this for as many players as you want. Select who you want to trade them for, right? Then you're going to go back, pick your players, come back, dump them, trade it. Once you're done and you have your lineup the way that you want, from here, look at the top left where you see L1 and R1 next to roster. Tab over to rotations. And then from here, this is where you're going to want to make sure that you have all the minutes the way you want. Maybe you want to lower some minutes from some people because you only want to play with the same 5 people all the time. That's your prerogative. Make sure you go all the way to the bottom. Maybe somebody here is your created player and they're on the reserve list. So then you would select them. You would go and say trade them with him, for example. It'll swap the minutes, move that player. Now you've got your created player where you want him. Again, save, bottom, middle, whatever button prompt that is for you. And now you're going to back out. From here, if you want, you could go to coach settings. And you could switch player minutes and substitutions to manual instead of automatic. We're going to back out again. We're going to head on over to... This will work and play now. You know, all the other modes. Loading your roster. Fairly straightforward. Let's go to My NBA. This only works with My NBA, not My GM, not My NBA Lite, not the playoffs. I'm going to pick a new file here. So I did a modern era. I kind of went quick there. It allows you to select the era. Make sure it's the same one as the roster you created. Hold down the X or A button to skip that cinematic. The most important thing you have to do here, I think this is a current gen thing only, aka next gen, which is current. Setup options. Make sure you toggle this, the button prompt. For me, it's X, so that it's all highlighted. Now hit triangle or Y or whatever it is to go to the option list. I personally turn off fantasy draft in case it screws anything up. Make sure, whatever you do, that custom roster is enabled. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to use one. Once you're done everything, now go to advance. Big yellow button at the bottom there. We're going to use the user created roster. For me, it naturally put me at My Files. If it didn't, just tab over from hot to new to My Files. This is the one I created earlier, so I'm going to select it. This is just showing you if you want to customize your league, add, remove, or swap teams around. Go ahead and advance. From here, do whatever changes it is that you need to do. And again, advance. Pick the stuff you want to change here for the association rule setup. Once you're done, go ahead and advance again. From here, select the team you want to play as. So again, I was the Toronto Raptors. So I'm going to select the Raptors, and now I'm going to advance. Auto-generate rookies. Decide if you want to do the LeBron James retiring thing. From here, button prompt at the bottom left for view navigation menu. For me, it's circle. Bring that up. Go to coaching. Go to coach settings. This is in case you hadn't done this before. Make sure player minutes and substitutions are set to manual. Back out. Bring up the menu again. Coaching. Coach game plan. Select all teams. Again, it's going to bring you to your team that you're playing. Double check that everything is the way you want it. Okay? Back out. Back out. Bring the menu again. Coaching. On the fly lineups. This is where it's very, very important. You're going to be brought to your bench. Tab over to the left once. Custom. Toggle it. For me, it's triangle. Y on an Xbox controller, whatever it is on a keyboard. Now it's enabled. Select your player, right, and edit your lineup. Make sure that you have the proper people that you want in here. Otherwise, things aren't going to work well. Simple as that. You're not going to have all the players that you want. If you tab over to the left again, for free throw, 3-point, defense, quick, you can change all of this, right, to your liking. So that it's maybe the same as your custom. It's your prerogative. It all depends on how you want to play. Once you're done, obviously you're going to back out. You're going to bring up the menu again. Only this time, very important, that you go to options and that you go ahead and you save. Now when you go and play the game, everything should work accordingly. See, when I go to play a game, my PG is Stephen Curry, my SG is Michael Jordan, my SF is Kobe Bryant. So you can see that that worked properly. Okay? And that is pretty much it. But you can still go here to advance and go to edit lineups. And you can still go and toggle it over here to custom, as you can see. Which is probably the best way, because now that we have no substitutions, it will probably more than likely always leave it here. Okay? So there you have it. Thumbs up as always if you liked the video. It does greatly help support the channel. Thumbs down if you didn't like it, and I'll bend it in half, twist it, break it off in your ass. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, naturally that'd be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.